matchups always elevate the pressure. Heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense, particularly if that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Welcome to the home of the Clemson Tigers, Death Valley in Clemson, South Carolina. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the SMU Mustangs, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Mustangs will kick it away to start us off. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. So Clemson's offense will get first crack at it today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game. And he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, it's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. This Tiger running game starting to show some juice, sort of a C.J. Spiller type of feel.
Yeah, and it doesn't always hit you early. It doesn't always hit you on the first possession, but I do think...
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
What a start by this defense. That is exactly what you need, man. They've been a little bit hit or miss. They've been a little bit up and down. But to start the game on a high note, get the good mojo going, great start for this defense.
Grab behind the line. It's Knight. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Mustangs headed quickly to the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Back to pass, it's Jennings. He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Spins away from the defense. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. The Tigers in a good spot here with second and short. Looking for a gap, it's Davidson. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
Well, I love the job by the offensive line, getting a good push there on second down, and you see guys bleeding into the second level of the defense getting a hat on how to go get that first.
Makes the grab. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Tigers have a lot of options on second and inches. Hand off from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Come to the line at the 42, facing a third and short. Looking to throw for it. Here comes the heat. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Clemson will send the punt team out. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started from the 29. They'll try the run.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
To the air, it's Jennings. The screen, and watch out. And they pick up just a few on that completion. It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on MK if they can stop him on third down. Steps away to find some room. Quarterback gets the first down and more. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. And the Mustangs will have it 1st and 10. Give to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Brenson. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Last season, Kevin Jennings took over as the SMU quarterback, and they went 11-1 before stumbling in the ACC championship game and in the college football playoff. What does he need to focus on in terms of improvement?
Just avoiding the turnovers, Reese. If Kevin Jennings does that, and this offense is virtually unstoppable because of his ability to extend plays and create his accuracy throwing vertically down the field, SMU has everything they need.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. Picked up a few extra at the football.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking for room. It's Davidson. Into the pile. Maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to...
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Throws to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. This offense has it with really good field position. Leaves it with the running back. Quick spin on the run. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Mustangs can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. They'll try to power their way ahead. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D-linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Williams. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of you.
Oh, he's got some space. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark 17, and they are set up.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking for an open area to his left. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. You have to wonder what the defense was thinking there. I mean, he just gashed them all by himself.
Boy, you think quarterback runs sometimes, but you can't think about it all the time. You got misdirection. There's so many things to look at. The quarterback can throw it, but when you got an athlete behind center that can do that, it's just frustrating. Too many things to try to stop.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard, down 7-0. Catch in the middle, it's Knight. Reaches into the bag and moves and finds his way up to the 31. And the Mustangs come to the line in the hurry-up.
Guys, let's have a look at SMU. They've jumped to the top of the conference standings. Now the trick is finding a way to stay there.
Well, and that's your goal to start the season. It's always about the conference first. It's not about the national championship picture. So great job taking care of business within the conference, Jesse, but a lot of meat still left on the schedule.
Yeah, and remember, conference championships mean a lot because the way the college football playoff is set up, if you're winning your conference championship, you're probably in the playoff discussion. So they've got a lot of games ahead. They're in that prime spot.
And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Mustangs decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Hauls it in, looking at the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Dances away to buy time. He's got room. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his speed as he moves those sticks.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
They're trying to run the ball on 1st down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Klubnik. Under fire. He's got it. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, 1st and goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Tigers line it up with a 1st and goal. Trying to surge it in. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Pushes toward the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but, man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity to create some momentum, cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the 3rd quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Looking to throw, it's Jennings. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Back to pass. Here's a hit. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. And the Mustangs will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Catch is made at the 15. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in Death Valley, and welcome into the halftime report. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They keep it on the ground to open the 3rd. Got the first down. Looking for more. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wondered maybe in the 2nd half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
To throw, it's Jennings. Quick completion on the out route. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Mustangs will hustle to the line. From the gun, the ground game. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Harden. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Beneath the shadow of Howard's Rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on 3rd down. Rushes on him. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the 2nd half to throw any completions.
Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield.
Man, this is exactly what you needed to see from this defense to start the 2nd half. If you're down, you got a job creating the sack. Perfect start to the 2nd half of this defense.
And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Not go. Risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. He'll pull it on the read. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the 3rd downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
Lost a throw on 1st down. Got a man. It's Brinson. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Grab near the marker. It's Brinson. Touchdown, SMU! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Here's the handoff. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36.
Just beautiful, and that's a great feeling as a quarterback when you make that throw. It keeps your offense on the field, keeps the offense in rhythm. Obviously not as good as throwing a touchdown pass, but I'll tell you this, way better than having to trot off over to the bench and wait for your turn to get the shot.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Now on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Complete with conviction on the crosser. There he goes. His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Here comes Clemson with another 1st down. He'll keep it himself. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Really nice job by the defense that time, stopping the option. Everyone accounted for it. You saw the quarterback. He was holding it. He was running wider and wider out to the...
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So we open the final period with a third down play. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Kentucky is in trouble right now, and unless something drastic changes, we're looking at Wildcat on the menu tonight in Lexington. They're trailing by 29 to Texas. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition, and if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. And the Mustangs want to move quickly.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on Iptay if they can stop him on third down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. So a little too much contact trying to defend the fade, and that'll move it closer after that pass interference penalty. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. The screen, he can go. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Brinson. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. Looking downfield on first down. Looking for a huge play. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
We've seen this offense click and hum, and it's not clicking, and something's a little bit off. And I like the deep shot down the field. At least it wasn't an interception, but they got to find a way in this to manufacture some first downs and some passing yards because everything's been difficult to them.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
Listen, sometimes you know as a quarterback, I got to scramble. I get outside the pocket. Nothing's there. Live to fight another down. Good job not forcing the football. Incompletion. Move on.
It's complete on the right side. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Not a chance. Missed it. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14. Offense in a split backfield.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
That's caught. It's Hudson. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Mustangs racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Hey, down in the 4th quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him. And he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Jennings. This one's complete.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this, and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
And the Mustangs are on the move.
And even though they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. First down sack, pushes it back. Now it's 2nd down. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short, and they want to find a way to pull this one out. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Back to pass. Grabs it in the middle. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up the first down. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. On 3rd down, going up top. Unloads to the wideout. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
Makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field, too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping he'll loft one deep down the left side. Catch and stride inside the 15. Touchdown, Tigers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The defense going to stop the clock with the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to throw. It's Jennings. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Mustangs want to crank the tempo. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. And how about that play? Even with the short return, they're in the red zone. They've got it at the 17. Great place to start for this offense. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight.